What's good? I hope you are all doing well. Here we are once again, guys. Today is another day. We're back here on the live session. Before we just dive more deep, guys, I just want to see where you guys are saluting us from. Because here we are. We showed up exactly as promised. You can simply see we're about to do this and we're going to be doing this big. Yesterday we looked at the markets, and today we're going to be looking at the markets. Nothing else that we can do, truly speaking, is just more on the markets. And yeah man, I apologize, my apologies for slightly being a bit late. One of the people actually mentioned that the way that I get a bit late at times doing certain things, I'm gonna be late at my own funeral. And I was like, yeah, man, that's because obviously it means that it's not my time. It's not my time. So, but here we are. Right now is my time. The time that I show up is the exact same time that I'm meant to be here. I wanna see where are you all from? Where you guys saluting from? I wanna see whether it's in South Africa, in terms of what province are you from, what neighborhood are you from, whether you guys are literally from different countries. Where are you from? And guys, you can see the towel I was actually washing. I was in the shower when the session started, and I heard the sound going teet, and I just had to come running. So still wet, but yeah, we're still here. We're still here, guys. We are still here. I just want to see all the brothers are from, brothers, sisters, literally everyone that just showed up here. Where you from? Okay, I can see. Damn, it's like today it's more of you guys. I can already see we've got Carltonville, we've got let me just open up the names here. Ding again, what's up? Can see from Cape Town, perfectly Nama. This will get the ring lights and Panayam. Oh, perfect. I like that. Let me just get this quick. What do you think? Is the light a bit more better now? Is the light way more better now? But yeah, one of my brothers was like, get a ring light. And I've got it right here in front of me. I think it's not too clear, not too sure. But yeah, I think it's also because of that light is behind there in my room. But yeah, we're doing this, guys. Botswana, salute all the way up from Botswana. This is a powerful move. Johannesburg, Grace. It's amazing to have you here. East amazing, guys. Free State, this powerful moves only. Kendrick from Katleho, powerful. Wheatbank here. We've got Tato from Wheatbank. We've got Lexum from Bloemfontein, all the way from Val in Gauteng, powerful. Carltonville, amazing, man. Mamelodi in the east side of things. Namibia, powerful. It's powerful moves. And we've got here MMPTX from Botswana. Let's do this. Swaziland, we in. Harangua, Pretoria, Durban, Force Lauders, we're just doing this. Steez. We must have that thing that goes like steez when I come in. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think that would work? But yeah, we've got Wheatbank, we've got Botswana, we've got Gauteng, we've got PMB, Pietermaritzburg, we've got Italy, Siva, Cape Town, all the way from, what is this African country? What is this? What country is this? Tanzania, Namibia, or what is it? What is it? Wheatbank, Mokopani. Believe this could be Namibia as well. Wheatbank, Botswana. Made 20K from 1K in Botswana. Thanks, bro. I bought GBP using your tech. Amazing, bro. Amazing. This is powerful. I'm at work. Imagine my brother's at work, but he's still hustling, guys. He's still hustling, yet he's at work. This is powerful, guys. The journey to 100 million. You got this right, man. We are on a journey to 100 million. We don't stop. We don't look back, but instead, we just go more deeper. So, guys, I can see it's so many of you guys. Mokopani, Cape Town, Swaziland, Wheatbank. Oh, this was actually Swaziland. I see it now, brother. Wheatbank, Namibia, Tembiza, Botswana, Port Elizabeth, South Africa, Wheatbank, Cape Town, Southside. Yo, it's just so many guys. Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Vanderbilt Park, Wheatbank, Yeah, it's so many, it's so many of you guys. Truly speaking, I won't even finish now. How many is it? Woo, damn, that's a lot. It's so many. Cape Town, Namibia, Pretoria, Lotus Gardens, all the way from my hood. Give it up for if there was a thing that would go like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo," you understand? But we don't have it yet. But you know what? That's the whole point of doing these live sessions. We are gonna be getting better as time goes. Each and every single time, we will be getting better and better and better. We don't look back. We've got Hammanskraal, Kingston, South Africa, Johannesburg, Newcastle over here, Atteridgeville, all the way from the hood, guys. There's just so many things. But check here, guys. Check here, check here, check here. This is amazing to witness that this is going on right now. Let me just drink water because I'm getting overwhelmed. So yesterday you guys noticed that we looked at the markets, we physically saw the markets with our own eyes, with the naked eye, and when we were able to spot what's actually going on, hopefully some of you guys were able to the potwane, easy, let's go. Hopefully you guys were able to just spot, some of the opportunities, like in terms of yesterday's live session. You guys were able to also spot, how we see certain things, how we understand certain things, and as well you were able to spot, what exactly we are trying to achieve for this week. So what's going to happen is that right now I'm just going to quickly do a young recap to see what yesterday we were looking at, to see if there's any adjustments, and then today we are going to be basically evolving our structures, trying to just see what it is that we can do better, just so we're able to just capitalize a bit more. And then lastly but not least, what we are going to be doing as well is that we are going to be obviously looking into what the market is now telling us and how we can potentially be able to just fully capitalize, fully maximize exactly on that. Are we on? Do you guys want us to do this? Can see one of my terima only from Bizana. AQA. Let's do this accurately. We're not looking back, but we're just doing this accurately. Shout out, bro. I love this, man. I saw on all social media platforms. I noticed on Instagram, I had some brothers that were saying these lives are helping them. And I was like, ooh, like, that's amazing. That's one thing that I want. I just need this. And as well, I can see my brothers saying, love the positivity, energy, and power. That's just how it is, that's just how it is, man. And all this is all because of the fact that we connect, we're in alignment. That's why you'll notice that when we started, there were a few people that were trying to be negative and all those things, but if you see, you won't see them anymore. You understand? It's because of they had to fade away. They can't be consistent like us, they can't be with us, and they can still show up on this day. Even if you're negative, you can't show up every day on these live sessions being negative. At some point you want to be like, but no one is giving me attention. So let's just do something. You understand? So it's the Chasers way. I love this. We're looking at things in much more deeper details. Wise man is a goat. I salute you, man. Let's link. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Guys, so what's happening is that right now, let me just share my screen so you guys are able to see what I've got right here close to me. Share my screen, entire screen, my second screen. Boom. Okay, let me just add it on board. We clean, clean. So basically, everything is starting from scratch, meaning that I didn't touch the charts, I didn't do whatever, I didn't do like I it's exactly how we left it yesterday on yesterday's session. So I want you to go through the markets like 100% with me each and every single day we on the markets. Okay. Yes. I can see what some of my brothers are saying, that you keep me up at night pushing daily. Man, that's just how it is, man. You need to stay up at night. You need to hustle throughout. The only thing that we can do right now is the best thing that I can do to you is to motivate in terms of inspire and give you that um to allow you to see that you've got this. You understand? You've got this. You don't really need a lot. You've got this. You just have to believe in yourself. You just have to be consistent in whatever that you're doing. You just have to show up each and every single day. That's the best thing that I can do to you. Because why? When you are there, once you make it there, that is, you're gone. You're no longer touchable. You're untouchable, and you are in a much more different position. So let's just do this, man. Let's just do this. And fortunately, I'm here live with you guys. We're doing these live sessions. Last week we were consistent. We done them each and every single week. So this week our goal is to do the same thing. Once I start something, my problem is that once I start something, I don't. I I want to finish it. You understand? So most people's problem is that when they start something, they don't finish. They leave it along the way and stuff. But for me, I have a problem, which is once I start something, I get in love. Like let's say now I'm on this live session. There's over 260 of you currently right now, and for me, I see like, oh, normally I trade alone. I do this by myself, but now there's like 260 people in the session, which means that this is amazing. It's impactful. Some people are learning and all those things, and the fact that it's free, it's not being charged anything, means a lot. So automatically now that it opens up my mind. It doesn't allow, it makes me, it's like a drug, because we don't take drugs. There's no drugs that we take and anything. So this becomes a drug to me. It's like I want more and more and more and more and more, up until I see like 10,000 people in this session. So make sure that you share this session to everyone that you possibly can, in order of us to be able to reach as many people as possible, so that hopefully in the next few weeks, in the next few months, once we have in this session, it'll be more of us here. And one thing that I want, I've got my people in here as well, taken down, being able to just see who's here, who's doing what, and all those things. But the one thing that I want, my brother's here, on the back end, I need you to be able to just note down the same names that we see in each and every single session. The same names that we have in every session that we have, I need you to note them down, because there'll be one day whereby I'm gonna reach out to these people and I'll say, guys, I can see there's always Siamo, there's always Lefa, there's always this. You know what? Let's just bring them on board, and then we are gonna be live physically, like physically live. I can touch you, can touch me, type of a thing. We're gonna be live together, and we'll just be there, and then whatever it is, whether it's just engaging, having conversations, whatever the case is, or whether it's, but we are gonna be doing exactly that. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do this. So we are doing this way more bigger, not even smaller, but we're doing this much more bigger than ever. So what I've got right here is we're gonna be starting up first with the dollar index. So I noticed that a lot of you guys, I see in the comment section, some people are saying that they can't even trade as yet. So that's why, don't worry, don't even rush into trading, don't even rush into trying to get things right, because right now the best thing that you'd be seeing is we are going to be able to just enlighten you, and we are going to be able to just show you the best ways that you can be able to go all the way out. You understand? Go all the way out. So, and as well, one thing that I want us to do is that at the very end of the session, so this is where I need you guys to pay extra attention. At the very end of the session, I'm going to break down the markets at first, show you guys what I'm seeing and stuff. And then once I'm done with exactly that, we are going to be doing questions and answers. Questions and answers mean that whatever question that you have, I am going to be able to just come and then basically just get in the point. You understand? So that's what we are going to be doing. We're not looking back, we're actually going much more deeper and bigger than ever. So exactly that. Now let us just get started and focus a bit more on what exactly we can do. Look at this. We're looking now at the dollar index. I can simply see right here, I've got this area on which you saw I just moved this line all the way from back there, like how we saw it yesterday, into now just moving it with recent structures. And I just added right here so that I can be able to just print out and spot the pattern that I'm currently seeing right here on the dollar index. And so far, with the looks of it, I can simply see price, as we spoke yesterday, we wanted price to literally just come somewhere around these areas here, respected hopefully, but we're looking at price actually go down from here. It was still here. We're looking at price to just go down, but we didn't understand that the market, we also say that if price breaks above, then it can potentially as well come back down, maybe for a retest and then go back up. But we can see that we didn't even have any solid break above. But as well, let me just go on the 4 hour to see how the candles closed on the 4 hour. You can see here on the 4 hour, it's more like a double top, beautiful structure. And as well here on the 60-minute, because I focus on the 60-minute just so I don't look at things that are more likely to happen in the next days. No, I want to see what's going to happen, soon, not too long. You understand? So one thing, I can simply see that price basically just went and retested, I would say somewhere around this support. It basically respected this area because it came here once, it came here twice, it done this bearish. So I just evolved that, and as well I can just easily just have this be here. So with my looks of it, there's a high chance that we are still continuing to go all the way down, hopefully to here first target, and then eventually our next target is going to be here. But the best thing as well is we need to see what price is going to do once it gets here, because this area here, it's a very significant area. You can simply see when price got here previously, here was resistant, resistant, resistant. It broke above, it came back now as support. Even here was support. So basically what I'm seeing now is hopefully price might come somewhere here and then play around like more like this, and then boom, break all the way down. Remember, the market doesn't move as picture perfect in terms of, normally it's not going to be in a way whereby we just spot and we see that, oh, the market's going to go down and then it goes down 100%. No, that's why a lot of people actually do happen to take, negatives and all those things, is because of the fact that they're not on the right side of the market. So what we need to do is we need to understand that there's a high chance that the price can come here. If it doesn't break immediately, it will just retrace just a bit. In fact, even if we pull out the Fibonacci, let's say from here at the high, maybe here at the low, depending on where it has retraced, you'll notice that it can go all the way up to 38.50, maybe up until 61.8 level, which is here. And then that's when we are going to see those sellers that are going to confirm, and we can even take a nice sell like this. You understand? But like I did say, I've been saying that these sessions are not just about me, what I see, and all those things. I feel like also what I need to do is with those ones that are looking at the dollar index, what do you see? I need these sessions to be more engaging than ever, guys. The people that are looking at the dollar index, maybe you are doing your own analysis. What do you see on the dollar index? Are you seeing maybe the price selling? Although maybe you can say you're seeing a sell up until this area 107.301, or are you seeing a buy maybe on this in terms of maybe price breaking above here and then going all the way up? What are the people that are looking at the dollar index seeing? That is the most important thing that I need to know. What are you seeing? I need those comments just to see what the people that are looking at the dollar index seeing. And mind you, I did say when it comes to questions and answers, once we get at the very end of the session, that's when I'll be able to just take in some of the answers, the questions that you guys have, because I see there's a lot of interesting questions that I'm seeing on the comment section. So much interesting, but I want us first to be able to just push this session, and then that's when we'll be able to just handle those questions. Understand? Okay, I see one of my brothers saying, let us determine that after Powell speaks. Okay, perfect. I love that. Let's see what time Powell is going to be speaking. Boom, boom. Right, you can see today is Tuesday. Powell's going to be speaking in the next 45 minutes, 45, 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Right here we can see. And as well, so yeah, okay, basically we haven't really got a time, but I see that Trump is also going to be giving out some speeches. Let's just see what information this is. Sorry, due to a whole press about his latest executive orders at the White House. Okay, we'll just get an update in terms of what's going on here. But I highly believe that today the market is going to be super volatile. Looking at the fact that these two are going to be giving out information that are going to affect the market massively, today is going to be one of those volatile days. Let's just see here. Due to the testimony about saying your semi-annual monetary policy before the Senate Banking Committee in Washington. Okay. Any committee will hold the question and answer session on the committee and beforehand. So I highly believe that maybe once this Powell is done speaking, basically, that's when Donald Trump is going to be able to speak, maybe using some of the information that we would have got from exactly what this person is going to be mentioning. You can simply see that they're saying that at first there's a text version that's going to be read and it's going to be available on the website, and then secondly, it's going to be followed by just some questions and answers. Maybe during these questions and answers, that's when we are going to be seeing Trump in the back end preparing and doing all those things. So it's going to be a hectic day. It will be a hectic day. And that is very wise in terms of you saying that let us wait and see what this guy is going to say, because what he says can heavily affect the market, guys. Meaning that if we're seeing a sell, it can still continue to go, let's say, down to here. But what it can do is maybe at 5 euro B, and then it can shoot up, come here, and then it can do it sell. You understand? So it's psychology at the end of the day. Like I did say, it is psychology. It's not easy. It's a mental thing. In terms of questions and answers, guys, I want you guys to keep your questions for the end of the session, and then let us see. Okay, I asked in terms of the dollar index. Sanel is saying that, okay, I can see the first one is boom, 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 boom. Who's the first one? That's okay. Yeah, your receiver. If you go to the dollar index on a daily chart, there is a gap in my analysis. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and fundamental analysis. Price is bullish, so seems to me that in the gap before continue up. Okay, let's see. Daily saying that. Let's just see Yoshi speaking about the gap on the daily time frame. Which gap are you referring to? This gap, I believe if it's this gap, it has been filled. This gap has been filled. Which one is it that you're looking at? But also I'm looking at it also from a daily time frame. Yes, that's looking clean. It's just that obviously on the daily, if you just take it all the way from here, looking at this upward trend, let's say, yeah, this was more like a breakout. This was more like a retest with a beautiful hammer. So we're looking at this whole move still continue to go down. Obviously, right now we have to just evolve the line and update it to have it be more like this. Once it does break below here, that's gonna be an extra confirmation. So we shall then be able to just get more further details. Let's see. There was a rising channel and then price broke below the 4 hour. Then we have a large flag formation area. Yes, that's actually how I also happen to have came into seeing it, but we will also update and see how the price moves along the way. I'm expecting the DXY to correct until 108.901, 108.901, 108.908. Somewhere here. Okay, so basically expecting price to continue correcting, going up until somewhere here, 108.90 here, and then going back down. Okay, let me just see on the 1 hour, which means that you are expecting a move more like let me just take this forecasting tool, 108.901, which is 108.90 right here. So yeah, I'm more like expecting a move like this, which would still, if it does happen, could still be okay in terms of us having this be a much more deeper flag whereby we can capitalize off of something more like this. But obviously, we will have to do that once it does get there, once like that happens, if that happens. And also, let me just see from here. Okay, let me just have this. I'm trying to see if you can spot a channel. Okay, you can see there's a nice channel impulse, beautiful correction. Yeah, maybe what could potentially happen is, just by having this channel be here, what could potentially happen is price obviously breaking here, coming down, and then boom. Once we get here, then once we get here, then that's when we, that's just also scenarios. That's why it's very important to forecast, play around with scenarios so that when the market reacts in any way, you are able to understand. Okay. It's a whole move. I'm with you. It's a whole move. Each one is a downtrend. And what's happening right now, dollar index, it's on correction. That is true. Currently, we are in a correction. Okay, so I love this, man. I love this. Let me not waste too much time on just this exact same thing. We looked at the dollar. Currently, we're seeing that we are still in a sell, even though it's a short-term sell, whatever, short-term, long-term, but I still believe in the sell compared to the buy right now, up until price tells us differently. So what will be happening? Let me just even leave this channel right here, just so it will guide us into being able to make the right movements in the future. I mean that once we get here, we'll see what's more likely to happen. Okay, we will be able to just spot what is more likely to happen. I'll just put this here on support, because one thing that I do when I like trading is that I don't like having lines that would start all the way from back here. I know some people will be like, go back, and then they'll be like, have a line here and here and here and here, and then they want to use that as future chart. No, we'd rather try to predict the the future movements. Even if we get it wrong, it's okay, but we are trying to predict it so that we are able to be more on the right side of the market compared to on the wrong side of the market. And mind you guys, we did mention that questions and answers, we are going to be dealing with them at the very end. So in terms of questions, we are going to handle them. Let's move on to the next one. So what I can do maybe here is let me set an alarm. Okay, these are all the alarms that I had. Let me just set an alarm here. The market is gonna say, then you know that, okay guys, here we are on here. Here we definitely on. Okay. So let's see it. Euro USD. Euro USD 100% moving like the exact same way that we spoke about yesterday. You can simply see yesterday we looked at this touches right here. Second touch, this is the first touch, second, and this one was very simple. No need for any hectic things. It was just a simple strategy that was used here. Second touch, and yet that touches. This was yesterday. This was drawn here yesterday, and I said once price gets here, hopefully we'll see how candlestick reaction does, and then with such trades would be able to have stop loss be somewhere below here. So automatically right here with this type of a candle, already this candle is not engulfing compared to the previous candlestick, but the one thing that I can see is that this candle is at least 70% covered. It has covered 70% of the bearish candlestick that has been presented before. So obviously right now it's confirming. It didn't confirm yet. It is confirming the move to the upside, but let me show you how we are going to be able to just dive more deeper and get a beautiful entry on it. So what I'm waiting for is for price to break above here, and then once price breaks above here, which price is going to do more like this, it will be able to eventually just now come back to this area of support somewhere here, on which if you look at it also in a different eye or a different perspective, I believe that this can even happen when the guy that you guys were mentioning speak Powell and all those people. Because if let's say for instance it's like this, and maybe the 1 hour candle closes somewhere here, when the guy speaks, if it's going to be that volatile, it can literally go up, go down, and then let's say go up, week out, come back down with so much volatility and all those things, maybe come back to retest somewhere around here, and that's when we'd be able to just get those 1 hour entries somewhere here. But this is just the 1 hour entry somewhere here, and obviously targets being somewhere here, because why? That's when it'll also confirm that the dollar is going down. The dollar is going down. So basically this is what we're seeing. And obviously with this, like I did say, when it comes to executing, taking trades, doing all those things, for me, anything that has such, look at this, I look for this, guys. I don't look at if this trade is gonna go and hit take profit right now or not. I look at the risk to reward. I'm risking 13 pips in order to make 123 pips. That's amazing. I'll take this trade each and any single time of the day. So that's just some of the best ways that we go about looking for these opportunities. And as well, maybe price might not basically just go all the way to here. It might test somewhere around here at the resistance, then potentially just come down. And then if it does come down, what I can also see is, let me just remove this. We can also see if I can add this correction that it is now currently in right here. You see? So let me just show you with this two. Maybe come here, retest there, reject, and then yeah, potentially just, you know how the market moves, and then boom, once it's here, and then it goes up. Do you understand? So you have to wait for the trade to show. You have to wait for your perfect setup to present itself. You don't just try to execute just because now price is going up and stuff. You don't just buy here. If you buy here, you are right. Price is going up. You are right. But when it's retracing, you are going to be held into this drawdown. And if your account is not big enough, you are going to lose out. Because why? Let's look at the Fibonacci as well. If price is somewhere here, let's say it retraces here. This is at the 78.6 level. Still valid. It's still a valid buy position. It's not wrong. It's just that you entered at the most wrongest area. You entered at the wrong area. You understand? So currently, this is Euro USD. For those that are asking what currency it is, let me just put my face here at the corner so I'm a smaller version so you can see this much more clearer. And this is just what we're looking for on Euro USD, looking for something more like this. And this, I'll take this setup each and every single day. I've backtested these types of setups so many times. They're highly profitable. It doesn't mean that every time it comes out I'm gonna go full margin on it. I've mastered in terms of risks and all those things. I know that the market is not, my parents didn't make the markets. I know that there's days whereby things don't play out, which is why I respect risk so much. But these types of setups, I have been able to just backtest them so many times in terms of knowing that they're profitable. Mean that anytime I see it, I'll take it, even if I take it now and it hits my stop loss. If I see it tomorrow, I'll still take it, even if it didn't hit my stop loss. I'll take it the next day, and because I know that one day that I'm gonna be hitting take profit, I'm gonna be making at least 9% profits. So it's not the amount of stop losses that you hit, it's the amount of rewards that you gain from that one profitable trade. Imagine you go to the casino every single day with 200 rands and you've been losing for the last 10 days. That's 2,000. Someone's going to laugh at you and say, hey, this guy's been at the casino every day, losing 200 rands, losing every single day, shows up. But imagine with the way that you treat patients, you're not like other people. You don't go in with like 1,000 and then you don't do like they know. You just come simple, you know your thing. And then that one day that you win, you take home 15,000. Imagine you lost 10 days in a row, that's 2,000 in combined total loss. But that one day that you win, you won 15,000. So who's laughing now? Let's do the maths. Minus the 15 minus 2, that's how much? That's 13,000. 13,000 profits compared to someone that comes in today with 10,000 and then they make 5,000 and then they're happy. And then tomorrow they make 2,000 and then the next day they lose 20,000. Like it's too much. Let us see GBP USD. Same thing. GBP USD is what we're looking at. Yesterday, it was a bit too steep with this one here because looking at it, it only confirmed on the 4 hour. Look at this. Yesterday, we said that we're waiting for the candlestick confirmation. Right here, we waited for the candlestick confirmation right here on the 1 hour though, but it still respected this area that we're looking at. It's just that it respected it looking at the 1 hours. And you can see the candlestick did confirm with the 1 hour. So what I mean with the 4 hours, 4 hour. So what I'm more likely to do is I'm gonna go to the 60-minute time frame, just so now we are able to refine and we're able to wait for a nice opportunity, because already I can simply see that price went all the way somewhere like this. I can remove this and have this be I can have this be So look at this super simple. These types of strategies, guys. Like you can already even see here, we got this beautiful engulfing candle that is engulfed, which shows that it was ready to push upwards. But where I'm going with this is that these strategies, this is a descending pattern. This is a falling wedge. Like it's not. I'm not creating this by myself. Let me just say falling wedge. I'm not creating. You see here. Look at this. Look at this one here. Here it is, right here. I'm not creating this by myself. Falling wedge, boom, boom, price goes up. It's picture perfect only if you've backtested this and you know how profitable these are. The reason for me I know that this is profitable is because of, firstly, I'm looking at this in an upward market. This is not a downward market. This is actually an upward market. The market is going up. So if I found this maybe in a downward market, it would have been that it's a reversal, on which, yeah, reversals are good, but with my backtesting results, reversals are not as profitable as continuation pattern. Meaning that yes, a falling wedge, when it's a reversal, it might not be as profitable as a falling wedge when it's a continuation pattern. So if that's a key takeaway that you guys are taking, you guys have to go. You understand? You guys have to just look at it and do it this way. So let's just see. Currently, we can simply see the price broke above here. And then obviously for intraday movements, I am going to go to as low as the 15 minutes and all those things. Like let's say, for instance, now with this, I can simply see that price has broken above this previous lower high right here, which means that now this became more like a change of structure. Let me just see, do I have it? Boom. Yes. And then we can see this was a break of structure right here. On the 15-minute, mind you, these are intra-day movements. Boom. something like this. So then what I'm more likely to do now is have this be here, and then we're buying right here. Boom, I'm gonna be buying here, and I'm gonna be having a stop loss here. 16 pips. Imagine, guys, we are gonna be getting a 16 pip stop loss. Then we're gonna go all the way up with it up until where it is retraced. Let's say, for instance, maybe somewhere here. Look at it, 4.5% in terms of the risk to reward. Meaning that if you're trading a prop firm, just look at the first tick. This is the first take profit, mind you. First take profit, second take profit, and then our overall take profit. Mean that already if prop firm wants you to get like what, 5%, normally they want 10% to pass. They want you to make 10% in order of you to pass. If you can just take such a trade and risk 2% on this trade, and it goes and hits the first take profit, you passed. But if you want 10%, let's say for instance, if it comes all the way up to your one trade can literally put you ahead. Let's say now you're a funded trader, you're trading with $100,000 or R1,000,000 in capital. That's what you're trading with, funded. You guys know about prop firms, they are there, and they actually happen. You understand? So if you are trading with $100,000 or 1 million in terms of rents, and you catch such a trade and it goes and hits take profit here, first take profit will give you, let's say, 1 million rents. First take profit would give you 46,000. 1 million rents. Second take profit would give you 88,000, and then 1 million rent on a 1 million rent on the third position, it will give you 120k. 120k, not only just that, but also because of the fact that I understand. That's why I say it's very important to evolve and follow the markets, because I love the fact that with the market is going to start moving like this. You guys want to see us literally moving with the markets during the week. Let's say it gets here and then it does this, how it did say, and then it tests here, enter, then starts going up, boom. Then maybe a breakout here, and then now flag or something, retest also goes. Already now what we can do is we call this scaling in, meaning that a trade that is already in profits, a trade that is already running in profits, what you do is that you scale in. And scaling in would be us just basically being able to just put another buy opportunity here and putting our stop loss wherever. Obviously depends on how the pattern is and stuff, and then being able to still target here this area. So let's say for instance now, if I'm just targeting this area, I can still have this and still have this. And look at this. This is going to give me 8.8%. This is going to give me a 4.4%, which means that now in total I'm going to be making 12%. But if it happens that price goes here and price goes here, this is going to give me close to a 12%, and it's going to give me 8%. So in total, that's a 20% on one single trade. Guys, all it takes is just one right trade. You don't need a lot of things in terms of a lot of trades and a lot of whatever the case is and all these things. You only need one simple trade in order to be able to just find that breakthrough type of a trade. Because let's say, like I did say, with the prop firm, if you're trading and then you get such a trade, let's say you are now on something like a challenge, already one trade can get you funded. And then from there, when you're funded, one trade already, just by looking at it, if you happen to move rightly with it and get this whole 20% on this trade, it means that you can be sitting at on 1 million account, you could be sitting at anywhere close to 200k, on which with prop firms, normally what they do is that they also do profit splits like 80-20. You keep 80%, they take 20% of this exact same thing. Then it means that you, out of 20%, let's say 200k, let me just do the math quick. 200k, 80%, you keep 80%, that will be 160k. You're making 160k literally to yourself. That's just it. Guys, we've hit a new record. I can see currently it is over close to 430 of us. This is actually a breakthrough in terms of, I've never seen us being all the way up to 413 people. Let me just document this down so that we can be able to just witness this. So when there's a day whereby we are able to have at least 5,000 people, we can know that we once celebrated 400 people. Because we started first, I remember when we started, we were just a few hundreds of us. Right now, we're still going more deeper. So that is Euro USD. For now, we're going to be scaling and going deep. Let's just see Euro USD, obviously still moving well. Let's just see, US 30. US 30 years were here, witnessed us Yesterday, you guys saw we even just sent this in the team. But what I done is that I actually went out on this trade somewhere above here, because how I went about managing it was price came, obviously the retest that I entered here. This was my first sell. If you guys didn't notice, just make sure that you're in the Telegram so you are able to see exactly this. We sold it here. And also watch the previous live session to understand how we saw it like this. Because right now I want to explain how we saw it like this. I'm going to explain moving forward, but I need you to watch the previous live session so you are able to understand how exactly did you see it like this. So because of I was also looking at the 5 minute, when price came somewhere here, we sold it here when it was still here. Then after I sold it here after this candle hammer closed. I sold, went down with it. Price went up. Price was now going down. When it was going down, I think I sold once more somewhere around these levels. Let me just see. No, I sold somewhere around these levels. And then after this engulfing, I sold once again because I entered with a small lot to test and I entered with a lot that I was comfortable with. Then price went, it broke above, broke below here, went up and broke below right here. And then while it was moving here, I adjusted my stop loss to somewhere here, just at the lower high, because I believed that it shouldn't go back up. It should just go down. But also I know, like I did say, Mondays is not the best. Monday is not really, for me to say, oh, I'm gonna hold this there. I'm gonna. So what I done is that this trade closed with profits because it was entered here, and this trade also closed with minimum profits. So right now, let's just see what we can evolve, just so we make this setup be a bit more cleaner. So let me just cut this out, remove this and this. And this, we're removing everything in our way, guys. And at the same time, we're also still managing. There's news that are coming up right now in the next 10 minutes. There are news that are coming up. So we are also going to be seeing how this is going to affect us. You understand? So currently, I'm not in any trade because of I'm still waiting. GBP USD, obviously, I'm waiting for it to push here. Euro USD as well. I'm just waiting for it to play its part. But I highly believe that I was fortunate to be able to see the fact that our person, Powell, here is going to be testifying, because you can see they're saying he's testifying. I'm glad that I was able to spot this, just so I won't be involved in the up and down, up and down. I don't want that. I don't like that. You understand? And guys, like I did say, right now we're going to be focusing on the market, seeing the charts, the pairs, everything. And then at the end of the session, we're going to be doing questions and answers. Every question that you guys have, I see you guys have dope questions, amazing questions. But whatever question that you guys have, we are going to be answering them at the end. So I need you to be able to be aware of that. And then, so currently right now, I can see that we've got this area right here, just like this. This has been broken out. We're looking for price to come somewhere here at the bottom. And we are looking for price to not break above here at the high. This is the lower high. Here's a lower high. So we're looking at price to not break above here. Why do I say so? Because of this is a downward trend, guys. I'm not trying to be like I'm an expert. I know everything in the world. No, this is just simple maths. Lower low, let's say lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. So basically what I'm expecting is price to break the lows and create new lower lows, I mean. Yeah, that's all. I'm just expecting price to just break the low and create new lower lows, and then obviously lower highs again, and then lower lows up until it gets to maybe here at the bottom where we're looking into getting, which is here at the low of the 4 hour. See, up until it gets here. And then hopefully when it gets here, we are going to still see what's happening, meaning that price can still break and then come all the way down to here, but we'll still see. That's like a future thing. You can't really plan for the next I can't speak about the next weeks, otherwise I'll just sell and go on a vacation. Just sell out and go on a vacation. But it's not like that. This is a market. You need to be active, you need to manage it, you need to see what's going on. So I can see on the 60-minute this is actually what's going on. But let me just go to the 15. Already I can see this was an area of support that failed to have broken. But also I need you guys to be able to, as I'm showing you, I'm teaching you patterns as I'm going, because look at this. This is more of a, you guys guess what this is? This is a symmetrical pattern. simple, get it everywhere. Symmetrical. I hope I type it was symmetrical. This no. Symmetrical. Okay, no. I think I'm descending pattern. Yes, this one here. It's a descending triangle. Descending triangle. You guys can see. So why do I say it's a descending? Because the lows are straight, like the lows are fixed. The lows are straight and fixed like this. And then the lower highs are squeezing in, which means that this eventually has to break to the downside, because it's saying that support is a bit too much. That's why I'm stuck here. But when I go to support, when I go back up, I can't break the previous lower high. Like price is not great enough to break the previous lower high. So I'm going to go back to test that support. I'm going to try to go up, but I won't break above or anything. Then I'm going to go back down and I'm going to try going up. And then eventually I'm going to break below. You understand? So that's just what I'm seeing here with this beautiful trade. You can see that it's a nice symmetrical. So hopefully we'll just manage. Luckily now there's news that are coming up in the next, 5 minutes. So we'll just see what goes on with the news. But with what I'm seeing, it's just that news are a bit more tricky, meaning that they can just break and then continue going down if, let's say, it happens that our technical holds on. But with what I'm seeing a movement to the downside still, because the patterns are agreeing. And I'm not saying this because of I just wanted to go this way and stuff. It's just because of, look at this impulsive. We are now correcting. The market moves in 3 phases: impulse, correction, impulse. We are now correcting. It gave us a descending triangle, which a descending triangle in a downward trend is a continuation pattern, which means that now we are able to, that's how we came up with our trade. You understand? So, but we'll be seeing some of the impulsive movements as soon as price comes up. So I'll just also note this. In fact, this I'll leave it as green because I can say that it's ready. These ones, I think they'll still take some time. Let's see, NASDAQ. Let us take a look at NASDAQ. Guys, look at this. Yesterday, what did we say about price coming here, price retesting here, and then price going down? Yesterday, price was still somewhere here when we had the session. It was here, and we spoke about it. We said price is going to come, retest maybe somewhere here, and then price can potentially go down. That's why I even drew this box here. So that's why I'm saying that it's very important of you to be able to just go and watch, the previous session. Not because of, I just want you to waste time for entertainment. People would rather, let's say, for instance, watch a movie that's going to take 2 hours. But the only thing I'm just saying is that watch a session in terms of how we spoke about the markets before it happened, how we saw it that way, and then see how it played out. All the sessions that I say, guys, even if they don't move exactly the way that I did say it's gonna move, I want you to watch and see why I saw it that way, and if when it moves in a different way, be able to see what actually happened, because that is the best. So that's almost like back testing. It's like you are back testing. It's just that you are now more back testing with something that is working, meaning that you already see a strategy that I'm sharing with you. You already see in terms of my risk, how I wait for trades. You already see a lot of things. You don't have to go through all this by yourself. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say here. So then we can potentially see that currently there's a lot of buying power right here, but it could be as well that price maybe wants to play around here and then still go back down, but we will see. Let me just go to the 15. So on this 15, I understand that price actually just started moving downwards with this young, beautiful channel right here. There's an expanding, more like an expanding triangle, because it's expanding out. It's expanding. You can see how this is expanding. Here it's a bit more tight. Here it's a bit more open. So with the looks of it, let me just do this 1 hour, remove this. Oh no, like this. I'm seeing price maybe coming, retesting somewhere around these areas. And then going back down. Let's see what the 15 looks like. So sometimes when I have time in the markets, find out that these moves I might, scalp them quick, but it's not ideal. It's not like, I'll just take a quick scalp all the way up and then I'll come back down with it. That's if I'm very impatient And if I scalp this, I also reduce my risk. Like I just reduce it. It's just for me to be in the trade. It's not for me to make money or anything. It's just for me to be in the trade so that I don't just sit and wait for let's say for instance that move to happen. But with what I'm seeing already, we can potentially maybe see price coming somewhere here and then retesting coming back down. But if that doesn't happen, it means that obviously we need to see, let's say if that doesn't happen, maybe price would have broken above here, which would now mean that it's a new restructure, which means that if it does break, let's say now, let me remove this, let me as well remove this, and then like just like this, if price goes and then go down and then continue its downward trend. But if that doesn't happen, maybe potentially if price breaks above, and then you can treat this as support and go back up. But I don't want us to commit to anything yet because it's close to N3 year, and as well, this guy is going to be speaking in the next 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. So I want to see what impact this guy is going to have here on the markets. Okay, so let's just wait and see currently now in the next 45 minutes. So also when it comes to fundamental trading and all those things, for us, we don't really just try to treat the news exactly when they happen. Like even if you saw on Friday with NFP, I didn't execute a trade exactly on NFP. And when I met those gens that I was with, and the other one was like, we made money. The other one was like, no, I lost. Me, I don't do that. Like I rather wait, market moves. After it moves, that's when I find my trade set up. And please don't try to change how I trade. That's just how I trade. That's just how because I don't want, it's psychology. It's for psychological purposes. I don't want to be stressed and worried and blow my account and double and blow my account and double. No. Let's just see. See, already there's a gap in the market. Look at how the price opened. Look at this. Just look at this. Let me see the dollar index. Okay, still gonna be mentioning certain things. It's currently speaking, so I'm just not too sure how long the conversations are gonna be lasting for. Maybe like 15 minutes or something similar to that. We'll just see. I believe because when he's done, maybe Trump is when he's gonna be able to just speak and say certain things. But okay, this one here not really being effective as of much. But I think it's still moving how we saw it in terms of that sell, still continuing to just go. Let's see Euro USD. Okay, at the resistance, you can see how we spoke about that resistance. It didn't break. It's now holding. It rejected. So let's see. 1 hour. It rejected. So now that sell maybe can happen, then the buy can happen. Let's see GBP USD as well. Same thing. That sell could happen and then the buy could happen. US30. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. 15, 5 minute. Okay, you see now we are at this resistant area, and then prices like it's trying to just break above, but it's failing because there's potentially not enough buying power. So which means that right now we can simply easily see that maybe price would potentially just give us that nice sell. Price can potentially just give us that nice squeeze to the bottom. Just see how we also see how this candlestick close. Mind you, when it comes to trading, we wait for all types of confirmations. All types of confirmation, we wait for them. And mind you, like I did say, maybe we're always still waiting for price. I feel like always still waiting for price to play out. Maybe let me just do some questions and answers, and then we are gonna come back and we looked at what we did look at this. Oh, US Tech, let's look at it. Oh, look at that young scalp that I mentioned that normally I'll just maybe play around, get a young scalp, maybe somewhere here. Maybe it would have took me out if I had my stop loss here, because looking at it, see what it happened. Or maybe if I caught it here, because sometimes obviously this is a break retest. If I caught it here, I could have got it here, went a bit more up with it here. Stop loss depends on however I decide to put it. But like these are trades whereby like now I'm talking to you and I'm looking at them, so it's gonna be hard. Like I'll just have to be quiet and be like, because I won't be able to talk and execute. But these are trades that I will just take when I'm really, really desperate to take this sell. Like if I'm really desperate to take this sell that's here, I will take such a trade on a very small lot size, just so when price gets here, I can be able to know that, oh, okay, by the way, I'm in a trade, I have to close this trade, and as well I have to sell. You understand? So it builds my psychology. Builds my psychology. So for now, we'll just see what happens when price gets here. Also, we're looking at the US 30 markets. We'll see what happens. Let me just do a young, quick question and answer to see what my brothers and what my sisters, everyone that is here, what you guys are saying. Let's just see what's going on. So some questions that you guys have, maybe if we can take maybe 5-10 questions, and then we are going to be continuing with our session. What are the questions that you guys are having? Let us just push. What questions do you guys have? See what's going on with US 30. What questions do you guys have? It's moving down, guys. You can see. Let's see, Nasdaq didn't retrace there where we wanted it, but yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see how it's doing that. Let's see. Yes, we're coming down. So there's where, let's see, gold. We didn't look at gold yet. So, but yeah, this was yesterday. Look at it, but we'll speak about it. Let me just see some of the questions that you guys have while I'm looking at US 30 right here, which is melting like crazy. Thank you for the knowledge, Lisiva, representing social. Appreciate it. Gift, you're welcome, brother. What sociology should I apply on my trade? I'm not too sure if I understand what you mean, sociology. Please just enlighten me. Maybe I just don't know how to use the word in terms of on trading. Did you notice corn today? It exploded after the open. Okay, I think this is what futures. Not a question per se, but you can visit gold. Oh, okay. Yes, gold. We will look at it right now. You can see the setup that we had yesterday. In fact, when we were still here, when we were in a live session, we were hoping for price to push down when it gets here, continue this upward trend, but it just went a bit more high and then it came back down to retake. In fact, look at this touch here. Sniper just touched and then, yeah, potentially just break to the upside. But I'll just do a bit more deeper analysis on it. This is a bit more interesting for us. The descending pattern that we spoke about, price couldn't break above here. Price basically, look at this, it couldn't break and it printed this nice pattern within structure. This candle was the breakout one, and then now is where price is basically going to be selling and going all the way down. So we just have to manage and potentially just see what's going on. Plus as well, we've got US tech here. How you determine your stop, chief? I don't know. I used previous structure, like let's say low. If I'm buying, I'm using the previous. My stop loss must be on higher low, on the previous higher low, and if I'm selling, my stop loss must be above previous lower high. Yes. So I use structure. I mean that if I'm selling here, my stop loss is gonna be here. If I'm selling this thing, I'm gonna set it like this. Sell here, stop loss is gonna be here because I'm believing lower high, this lower high, and then I'm coming here. You understand? But if let's say for instance I'm buying, if I want to buy this thing, if I'm buying like this thing, My stop loss has to be here, and my take profit is gonna be here. Why? Because of the fact that this is a low, higher low, and this is a low. So I wouldn't have my stop loss be no. I'll just have it be here. It's just to keep it tight. Do you trade all assets? No, we don't trade all assets. The assets that you actually see on the right side is what I actually trade, but I don't trade all assets. Only these that you see on the right side. How would you trade the break and retest? It's very simple, man. I wouldn't really say there is a specific way because I just allow it to break. And then once it does break, potentially we just wait for the retest, meaning that if I wanted to trade a break and retest on the strategy, it's more like how we caught this trade here. I'd say it was like a close to a break and retest because we caught it like this. It broke below here. It broke. Once it broke, this was more like a retest. But what we do is that we wait for a candlestick confirmation. So this candlestick confirmed, then we took a sell. So that's basically how we'd go about it. Like, let's say if I wanted to trade this entry using a break and retest, same thing. It broke with this candle. I'll wait for price to come back up somewhere here. And then once price is back up somewhere, I'll sell. I'll have my stop loss be here. For the guy that was asking me, where do you put your stop loss? This is where I'd put my stop loss. And then I'm not going to target here. No, I'm going here. First take profit is here. But my overall take profit would be here. Then look, 10% on just the single trade, which means that if you are trading a prop firm, you pass the challenge. Let's just see. Okay. How long did it take for you to make your first 10K? I don't know, man. It was tricky because it's not like I was in profits even when I made the 10K. But I remember maybe like the first 7 months, 6 months of trading was when I made. There was a time where we took one of the accounts that I had. We made, let me see if I still have the picture. Let me just see. We took the accounts that I had. We took it and I was able to make 50K in a week, 4 days, not even a week, like 4 days. Let me just go back up to the pictures of a long time ago. It was a long time ago, 2017. Let me just see if I still have it, just so you can see. Hopefully someone could be inspired. If I still have it, just give me a second. I'm still looking for it, just so you guys can see that this guy is not just saying this, but it actually happened. That was like my first big break in terms of me believing that, wow, I think there's money in the markets. Because I've been trading, I didn't make that much. And yeah, there I just made like a brick, I just made a brick like 53K in a week. And there it was funny because I was not even trading by myself. I was trading with like friends, you understand? So we would be together, like sitting down, and I was here, my one friend was here. We would sit like every day in the house locked up, and I was still in the hood at that time. And we were sitting locked up doing like nothing else but just trading. And the other one would be like, oh, like let's say I'll tell this one, you look at GBP USD, and the other one is looking at USD, and the other one at the time though, we're not really familiar with Nasdaqs and stuff, so we're just trading currencies. The other one was trading, I think, USD JPY, and then we were just milking each and every single day. We came from making small profits, guys, small profits, very small profit. Can see even here, if I may just do this, I just want to see, I was making $8, like, yo, it's funny when I look at these pictures because at this time I was feeling like I was rich because I was making like $8 a trade, sometimes I'd make $5, and that for me was big because it would take me so long to hold $5. In fact, when I made my first $70, I left school because I felt like I was rich after making, imagine, only $70. $70, not a lot, just $70. And I felt like, damn, I think I've got this, I think I'm becoming rich. In fact, I'm leaving school. And that's just one of the ways whereby we decided to, obviously, but I'm not suggesting that people should leave school. No, I'm not saying that. In fact, if you're in school, if you're working, continue doing that, because this game, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. It's a mindset game. It plays a lot with the mindset, and it's very, very, very risky. Like, I don't know how many times I got stressed, anxiety, all these things. Luckily, we don't do drugs. But if that was the case, I don't know. But, there's been so many times whereby I went through a lot just because of trading. And that's why today I know that I don't really want to trade like news the way that people trade news, is because of I'm trying to protect my mindset. I'm trying to protect my mindset. So I'm just trying to look for that image just so I can show you the big break that I got from trading. But this is also one of the images. Just take a look at this. Let me just open this out here. Can see also there's one of the images. I'm not sure if you guys see. You can see we deposited $400. We made $320 in a week. And look at the dates, guys. I know some people be like, oh no, this guy doesn't trade, doesn't not trade. But look at the date. This is 2018. That's 5 years, 7 years ago. 7 years ago. You understand? That was 7 years ago. And like if I show you from 2017, like there was obviously I was not too profitable. Here, I think we just doubled our accounts. You can see 2018 as well. You can see this picture. I even screenshotted it at 2018. I doubled my account, and this is in dollars. It was not in rands, it was in dollars. And here I was only there was a time I even traded because I loved trading, so I was even trading BTC USD on weekends. Understand? So I just want to show you that big break that I got. I think the trade has to be somewhere close to here. So yeah, here where we're stacking up like this is where, because here I started like being confident in the market, started being comfortable, confident, but yeah, I was making some money. I was making like here you can see where is this? I was making $15, So it's not like I was like the richest in the world, and all that. But I was starting to see that because now I left school and I was doing this full time. You understand? So I had no other option but to actually win. So all those $9 that I was making on a day-to-day basis, this I'm showing you so that I can inspire someone. So I know that someone right now is trading with small money and maybe they're making small money. Like, look here, I used to make $3. Look here, profit $3. You can see this $3, 2018. I was making $3 a day. I'll close it like this is $3. Literally, you can see. And I was happy. I felt like I was rich. I didn't really, I felt like I was rich. I was happy. So I'm showing you this so as someone out there that's still on the same process, the same journey that we now at, you don't feel like you don't really have the mindset to give up and all those things. See here also, here we made a profit of, I don't know, 20, we withdrew $220. We made $310. What's it, $317? I don't know why I can't read this. $317 in a day. You can see it's a day. Then we withdrew $220. This was still small money in terms of truly speaking. And this was 2018. And then this is where we started seeing some young breakthroughs. You can see here we deposited $181. We made $1,200 right here. And we withdrew 338. This is 2018. You can see the date, 2018 February. Because every day what we do is that we would sit down, me and my friends, and we just trade and milk the markets. Trade and milk, trade and milk, trade and milk. That's the only thing. So the biggest that we made, I'm trying to, it's somewhere here. The biggest that we made that was, the biggest breakthrough was this. This was the biggest thing. In fact, this was pounds. This account was in pound. This account was not in rand to think about. I remember very well this account was in pound. We had 181 because when we converted this to dollars, it was $200, but we wanted it in pound. So we took it to pound and see here, we had 181 pound. We took it to 3,295 pound. Look here, this is in a week, 1 week. And look at the date. This is 2018. You understand? 2018, this is what we done. And then I withdrew 1.5 thousand pounds. So at that time, I think that was the big money that we first saw because the others were withdrawing 200, 300, which was like your 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So this was like that first 20K that hit in the bank. This was then, if you don't believe, see, I was still in the hood. 10 February, Lotus Garden, it's my hood. I was still in the hood. You can see, I was still stuck up in the hood. And this is like literally the days that I'm showing you. So it's not like, we had everything going on. It's not like, we come from fresh things. It's not like all those things. It's just, it was rough, man. It was rough. It was very rough, but I still made it happen. I still made it happen. Just by looking at the memories here, I think I started balling even here because you can see, even this was the first time I started even buying Bel Airs. I even bought a new shirt, called myself Baller Steezy. But that's just like, some of the things that I went through. I feel like even me just going to my gallery, it's making me laugh at certain things that I've done. But it's funny, because I don't drink alcohol. I drink at times, but now it's been like maybe 2 months since I haven't drank. So I don't mind going and getting alcohol for other people and all those things, but me, I don't mind. So that's just one of the best ways that we started making our first 10K, just to answer this. And obviously me showing you the old pictures, old videos of me is just to show you that I've been doing this. That was in 2018. In fact, if I should look for a picture of, let me just look for 2017 picture, not 2018. Let me just look for 2017. Let me show you the profits that I was making in 2017. Here I am, yeah, just here. Look here, 2017. It's not like we come from making money, guys. Right now, when I'm trading with like 2 million on profits and all, that's a blessing, man. I'm 100% like you. You and I are the same, man. I've been in your shoes. Trust me, I know. Anzar, look here. I was trading with $19, $19 to my name. I was making profits like $27. This is like close to doubling my accounts. This is December 2017. 2017, this is what I was going through. I was trading with this amounts of money. You understand? Only in 2018 was when I made like that 50,000 in terms of pounds. I mean, in terms of rands, trading in pounds was 3.5. But when you convert it to rands, it was 50,000 in just 1 week. That was a breakthrough because that changed a lot. I started seeing a lot of things different. You understand? But you can see 2017, we've been at it. I've been taking, obviously at this time, even when I was taking screenshots, it's not like I was doing anything with it because nobody really was following my journey. I was still like, let's say for instance, where you guys are right now, if you're just doing certain things, look here, no one is really following through with your journey. This is just for obviously if you guys want to be inspired and stuff. But I eventually even just left school. I left school because this was the situation. You can see Lotus Garden, this was the situation. Every single day, September 2018, I'll do this, sit, execute. This is the situation. We're locked up. When you say locking in fact, I miss these moments because this was when I was really going crazy. This was when I was trading like insane because, how I was trading here. Ooh, I'll trade the whole day, but obviously now I can't do that because it's like I know psychology and all those things. I can't trade the whole day, but I was trading the whole day because from the morning my friends would come at my house literally early in the morning, then would sit and trade and trade and trade. Look here, man, I was making, this is the last thing that I show you guys. I was making $5 profits right here. Okay, so but you're still gonna be here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, or you're gonna leave. I think he's gonna be done at 6 ne? Yeah. So I'm gonna leave with him. Okay, so you can still be in. Did you eat? Yeah, did you? Okay, I'll not tata then. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. So you can simply see, I was in a week, man. I'd make $5 a week. Convert that to rands. How much is that? 100 rands. I was making 100 rands a week. Like you can see, man, this is 2017. Look at the date here at the top if you're not seeing properly. Look here. This is 2017. 5. That's 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I've been doing this. You understand? So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say. But let's just see here. What would you advise to increase trading frequency between adding a new instrument or scaling down to lower time frames? Yes, scaling down to lower time. So for me, also gift. This is what made me actually even be able to just scale down. Actually, guys, we're experiencing a breakthrough moment. Currently, we are over 456 of us. We are 456 of us. We can simply see all my brothers and sisters. 466. This is amazing. I just want to document this down so that once we do happen to, hit these numbers, we can easily just remember or remind people that don't just see us now making hundreds of thousands in terms of the views that we are making. Just know that we come from humble beginnings. You can see 460 of us are currently in this session. You understand? So what I done is that instead of adding more, because at first I used to add all instruments. Check here. There's 28 currency pairs. I used to have all of them here. You see here, I used to have all of them. I promise, if you don't believe, just go to my it's either old YouTube video where I was doing market analysis, the old ones. I mean, like the all YouTube videos where I was doing market analysis. I would literally look at all 28 pairs, but I noticed that was not worth it. That was not okay, or to train all those things. And through back testing and doing, I had to go through that, through speaking to know. And through all of that, I started knowing that, okay, some pairs are not profitable to me. I need to reduce them, remove them, do all these things. And I started scaling down. So now I was left with like one currency. I was only trading GBP USD and US30. So now I was bored because some days there wouldn't be trades because I was using the 1 hour to enter. Up until I discovered day trading, which meant that I execute the same thing I see on the, because me, I was looking at the daily 4 hour and then I entered the 1 hour. Up until one day I discovered, like, I don't know why I even got this information, but someone was talking about day trading methods and how you can day trade, and it's basically looking at the 1 hour, 50 minutes, 5 minutes. That for me was like, what is that possible? I went in, I started day trading, and things like I enjoy it now. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I don't have to wait weeks for just a trade entry. 50,000. No, man, that I showed you was not 50,000. That was 50. Oh, okay, 50 racks. You mean in terms of the GBP? Yes, I made 50 racks in terms of on that account. But that other one that I showed you, that was $5. That was like 100 rands. So the year, let's say, if you look at it, let's just look at the times there. 2017 November, I was making 100 rands a week. That was $5. So that's like maybe 80 rands a week. And then February 2018, I made 50K a week. You understand? Where are your friends now? They're still here, but obviously it's just different missions, different visions. We all went and done different passions, and I mean different things. Because me, I'm still trading. I'm still looking at them. I'm not sure if they're still in the markets. They're still trading and stuff. But it was things like, we're in the streets. We're still young hustlers. We're all hungry. We're all trying to do things. But there comes a time where we reach setbacks, and when we reach setbacks, there's ones that push through and there's ones that don't push through. So obviously, me, I'm the person that I don't mind. Like, you see, there's someone that was asking me, how do you deal with negativity? Me, I'm the type that people will sway me. I'd go through a space and I'd have people saying, Lisa, you're a scammer. Lisa, you don't know how to trade. And I'll still come and show up every single day. But there's people that will go through that and they close their laptop and then done. You'll never hear from them. You'll never see them. So I feel like that's maybe answered your question. Can you please do a seminar with OK Markets and Shaman? Most definitely, maybe we can plan something more like this. What book can you recommend me in order to become successful trader just like you? One of the books that changed my life was like Naked Forex. Let me get. I want to get a book. I want to show you quick. I actually have more trading books, truly speaking, right at the shelf. It's just I felt like I was gone for too long. But also, this is one of the books. You can see high probability trading, guys. I do this for a living. I read trading. I analyze the market. I speak whenever I speak with people. I'm also always speaking about profits and profits and profits. And you can simply see this also just speaks a bit more on understanding how price market moves. So it's just psychology. So what I've read is Naked Forex. I've read what is it? There's a lot of books that I've read. I won't lie. If I try to give you books that I've read, it's a lot. And all of them. Oh, also one thing you should check is the Day Trading Coach. The Day Trading Coach, that's also a dope book, guys. That's an amazing book. Because what that does is that it's more like having a coach, but in a book. So that's how they done it. And I remember back then I used to read it. Let me just see if because I don't have the physical of it. Yeah, it's like this. You see, 101 lessons to become your own trading psychology. So the one thing that I'll say, guys, is, you see, 800. These are investments, guys. You don't get these things for free. Even if someone is saying, I've got this as an ebook, I think I have it as an ebook in one of my things. Let me just check quick. I believe I should have it as an ebook. Let me just see Drive. I just want to see quick so that I don't like just talking. You understand? I like when I talk, there's something that Study guide. I have study guides that have forex books. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look here. I nearly forgot. This is what I have in my book. Trading in the zone. I've got the trade mentor. I've got one good trade. In fact, this one here was also. Hey, I forgot. Oh, I mean, you're taking me back, man. You're reminding me of. You're reminding me of like back in the olden days. Because this man, like I had these things from years ago. Let me just see. Um, file information when it was added. Just want to show you. This was 2019. Just want to show you that we've been doing this, guys. It's not like we just started like 2 years ago, 5 years ago. But trading the zone, perfect. It changed everything about me. One good trade, amazing. This actually changed my mind in terms of trying to not get many trades in the market, but focus on one good trade. The naked forex, yo, this is a game changer, guys. Yo. In fact, I want to read these books again. The science of what is this? Science of taking analysis. Okay, this one I wouldn't really say much. This also, you see this one here. This also was a game changer. This also was a game changer. This was like daily. It gives like daily lessons. You see, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 5, and so on. So it's like you have a coach, but in a book form. They understanding price action, and then there was also what else? Like I did say. So what I done is that like where I'm going with this is that sometimes just getting these books, I noticed that yes, I was getting it, but they were not too beneficial. You understand? Me reading them like that. So I had to now start buying them physically. Why? Because at first I'm supporting the author, and what you pay attention to. So right now I've also got more books there. I remember even that naked forex, I have it in a physical way. Even I think naked forex I forgot what else, but I also have an interview. I forgot what book that is, but it's an interview between traders on psychology. I actually kind of have like more trading books now, but in physical. I have a library right here behind. It's a huge library that has only books that are not just trading, but it's a library. Yes, we are going to be looking for analysis. Gold, let's just see what actually is doing. But with gold, it's very simple. I'm just waiting. Like now you can see tested here buying. So obviously price is going to be going up. Let's just see. So what I'm waiting for right now with gold in order to find an entry is just price to test. Yeah, it nearly tested here. You can see with this candle, but we're waiting for it to basically just test. Yeah. Then coming here 5. So this is how I take gold in 3. Let's see US30. US30 is somewhere here. So you can see, let me just see 5-minute watch US30 done. Okay, you can see how this candle closed. Let's just say this candle closed above, went beyond, and then this one was a hammer. Okay, this one was a beautiful confirmation, more like candlestick confirmation. But then the one that was followed by next, it engulfed the previous one, and now price started going upwards. So obviously with this, like I did say, if you'd be taking a trade, obviously stop loss is going to be above here, just so we're on the safe side. But I'll still be observing this. I'll still be observing just to see what the 1 hour's closed like, what the 15-minute as well closed. Okay, this one here closed impulsively, which means that right now it wouldn't be the best option to basically involved in a sell on US30. Let's see US Tech. US Tech, yes, this is where we are. Remember, we spoke about this maybe potentially coming here. So hopefully we'll just see price retrace go back down. But if not, then we'll see price go up and then the retrace go back up. Let's see what the market or the news is saying. Okay, it's still not, yeah. I guess it's just having to listen to what this guy is saying. But I'm not big on news. I'm not you can go all deep and do all these things. I'm not too big on news. I'm a technical guy. In gold as well. But yeah. And also, what's the best strategy for gold? Later today, I am gonna be uploading a video that's gonna be speaking about top 3 best strategies that are working. Because one thing that I noticed, guys, is that people are gatekeeping these strategies. There's a lot of strategies out there that can work for different types of individual people. But with me, what I've done is that I've broken down things like in a way whereby you are able to just see, oh, there's this type of this. All strategies work. There's no one strategy that doesn't work. You just have to find one that makes sense for you. Understand? And also in terms of easy to understand. Don't just try to go to a strategy that's, you know, hard or anything, because I can show you, like, I remember me when I would see it first, I would see so many strategies and I'd be overwhelmed to a point where I'd feel like forex trading is hard. But up until I saw, no, man. Can you please teach, share how you manage money well, or teach us? I think we like that on trading. I'm not sure if I understand. You mean money in terms of trading money or money in terms of just actual money? Which proverbs would you recommend? I'm not sure when it comes to proverbs. Like I did say, even in the last session, I did mention that there's the funded marketplace, but I just believe that because of the fact that they are a South African-based company, and they're based in South Africa. Plus, as well, they've got ZA account. Most firms they don't have ZA account, and as well for me, I feel like they're affordable. Like look at this, the first account, let's say ZA account. If you're not trade with 50,000 rands, it's only 680 rands here. And then on the thing account, $35, and it's also refundable. And if you're gonna trade with a million rands, it's only 5,000. Then you get to trade with a million rands. If you're gonna trade with $100,000, it's only 484. So other platforms, obviously, you guys know other platforms are way more costly. It's not gonna be like this. So this is what I think. And you can also maybe once you're in, just choose IQ Markets, which you can now trade also on MT5, which other platforms obviously you can't trade on MT5. Heavy thread Trump coins. Yes, man. I even have a video where I showed about it. In fact, I'm holding. Let me just see. Oh, it's been a while since I looked at it. On my wallet, it's been a while since I looked at it, but it's not moving well. It's not moving well. It's just red, man. It's just red. It's just red. You can see. Here's my wallet. I'm owning Trump. I'm owning Solana. I'm owning Tether. It's normal. I'm also owning Millennia. All these things, but it's but there's just like a wallet for these types of coins. Obviously, I also have let's say a proper exchange wallet that is offline. I'm not sure if you know, it's like a hardware wallet that I have like things like Ethereum and also Bitcoin. In fact, there's these things that I have here. The reason I have them here is because I'm managing them. See. Hey, I just purchased the Profirm. Is it a good idea to trade this USDT with it? No, like I did say, what we're doing here, it's not for signals or anything similar to that. So the fact that you're asking if it is a good idea, obviously it means that it's not your analysis. Me showing you what I'm showing you is for you to be able to see how I see the markets, how I understand it, and you now are able to come back and then remake your own decision. And then if you see that it's a good idea, then you can trade you, but not me, because if you take a profit, you're gonna say thank you, but if you take a loss, you're gonna say I blame you. Do you get it? So I don't want you to thank me or blame me. I want you to be responsible at the end. I want you, when you pass a profit, to not say Lisiba is the reason that like without Lisiba I won't be able to pass. No, I just want to help you and guide you, man. That's a mentor's purpose. A mentor doesn't do things for you. They guide you. Like me, when I have a mentor in business, he's not gonna tell me, oh, take 500,000 and put it on this, because if he does that and it doesn't work, I'm gonna blame him. He's just gonna say, when you start making revenue or money, it's wise to take maybe 3% of your profit invested in this, take 3% invested in this, take 3, you understand? So that's just how we go about it. My guy, what did you do to reinforce your trading psychology? How did you cope with losing capital before high probability setups take place? Versus trading psychology. I had to read, obviously, you saw those books that I was showing you. I had to read those books that told me about psychology, trading psychology and all those things. And what I learned from it was, obviously, I had to wait for that one good trade. It only takes one good trade, and also preserving risk, because if you over risk, or you risk more than what you have, eventually you are gonna be you won't have money to trade, and that's the worst thing that you can do. Let me see if I can have my trading plan. I just want to show you my trading plan. Trading plan, if I have it here. See here, we even have like a psychology type of a book. Right here you can see forex Jesus. And this book, mind you guys, this was made when 2019. Psychology book. You can see we're also just speaking about basically how to properly hand over the psychology. So maybe I can give the like a psychology book because this is old, but this is old material because there's new ones that are in the like the packages that we have, the beginner, the advanced, there's the new ones. But maybe I can just give you guys these things in the, let me see. I can just share with you guys these books, but this is old because this was 2019. Obviously, I became better from this. I learned new things and all those things. But I want to see my trading plan. Let me just see trade plan. Oh yes, this is my trading plan. I actually have a lesson that's speaking about this fully. This is my trading plan. Why do I want to trade? I'm not sure. Can you guys see? Perfect. Why do I? This is, guys, I done this years ago. Years ago. If you look at everything that I put here, it's years ago. It's very detailed. I just want to show you 100% how things work. I want to be a trader because I'm excited with the challenge and the discipline that notoriously difficult. Allegedly, 90% of traders lose money. My goal is to, as a trader, to generate an annual income of 10 million rands in order to support my family. And all, some of the things are personal here. So, because this was my personal trading plan, so I'm not going to be showing other things. But this is just some of the things I believe, because my name is Disiba and I say no more. And you can see also what are my strengths. I write down all my strengths are here. My strengths, what are my weaknesses? My primary weakness is to recoup a loss quickly, which almost inevitably results are increased losses. The following is, you understand, everything. Am I in the right time frame to time frame to trade? I only trade on days when I am relaxed and not distracted by my company or family. I'll be guided by my trading plan and I'll adhere to it rigidly. It will help me prevent. You can see, guys, this is literally from years ago. Look here, look here. This is 2019. I was trading with a pound account. My financial targets by June 2019 is to achieve an account balance of 60,000 pounds, which equates to an annual income of 1 million and all those things. I wrote this down 2019. I mean, yeah, this was in 2019, I believe, you know. And then I mentioned, yeah, I'll get this type of a car. This is what did I do? Hopefully I didn't mess up my thing. Ooh. Okay, but this is old. So I was writing here, once I'm able, I'll reward myself with a golden plated car, a luxurious house, and all those things. You understand? I was even saying, yeah, I'm gonna buy this specific mentorship program. I had that as a trading goal. Let me see. I think I wrote it here. At the moment, I receive coaching. You see, I receive coaching from Mark Hutchinson, Falcon Guidance, and one of the best practitioners. I already these are things that, and you pay for this. It's not like I receive coaching for free. I didn't get coaching for free. I had to pay for it. Understand? So, and that was 2019, 2018, 2019. And people right now, they don't even want to give like him. And I think those guys were charging 97 pounds a month, and I was in it for over a year. So you can imagine I invested over £1,000 a month. I mean, £1,000, and that's just the lowest cost. I've bought more bigger courses and stuff. I've spent like maybe $6,000 on a course before. You see, before the market opens, this is what I do. I look at what I do. So I wanted to show you, everything is here. Everything is here. Everything. It's very detailed, specific tools. The brokers that I use, risk management, money management, strategies. I'll even say which strategy will I trade. My premise is designed for trending markets. It's a breakout strategy which aims to jump on the bandwagon once upon the continuous trend. See, these are things that I'm even teaching you guys. You understand? What are my setups? I say I wait for price to form higher highs, lower lows, and all those things. Guys, this is literally straightforward. My discipline. I backtest, all those things. And then these are my trading rules. So I just wanted to show you my golden trading rules. Follow my trading plan and see how many pages. This is 18 pages, but look, keep learning on a daily basis. Wait, what did I do? Keep learning on a daily basis, cut the losses short, let the profits run, protect and preserve my capital, trade what I see, not what I think, never chase my losses ever, keep excellent record, keep it simple and professional, be an above average trader, respect the trends. You can see this is literally happening in front of your eyes. You're witnessing what took us from poverty. When I wrote that, I was in the hood. I was still making $5 a week. I was like, that was my current situation. If you're going through that, if this doesn't inspire you, because my annual target was to be making 10 million a year. 10 million a year. Like, truly speaking, we've crossed those numbers multiple times. Right now, look at, I even have a book speaking about 100 million Jenny and all those things, but I was targeting 10 million. Like, how, I don't know. Are you in South Africa? Yes, we're based in South Africa. Thank you for sharing. You're an inspiration. I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this. So, thank you for sharing your small wins. Yes, man. I'm just doing this so that I can basically inspire someone. If you're doing $5 a week, $3 a week, don't lose hope. What is the biggest loss you made? Yo, this one was tough, and I was too confident. Yeah, I was too confident. It was like maybe 3 years ago. I was at the office, sitting, and my members were doing like a live session. It's when we do Forex Chasers 3.0 live sessions every single day. And we're doing that, and I was like always training on my own type thing, and then I lost like 70K in a single day. 70,000 rands in a single day. And then I kind of grew it, man. Like I grew it like from, I don't know, but I grew it like I was like sitting on 700K or something like that. Then I lost like 70,000. And that disturbed me. Like, yo, I was not good, man. I was not good. I, and that was just before I bought the M3. In fact, that was before I bought the M3. So I was like, ish, like it was not nice. It was not nice. And yeah, I went through a lot. We need people like you to treat Forex for free for a month only for the poor traders because you already made it in Forex. Remember that some of us can't afford Forex classes. Yes, man. But at the same time, it's mindset. It's all in the mind. Already you're telling yourself poor traders. When I was making $1, I never saw myself as a poor trader. I saw myself as a million. I saw myself as a rich trader. Do you understand? I went to there's free seminars. It's just that obviously you guys have to show up. You can't just you have to show up. There's nothing really that's you have to show up. You understand? So there's free seminars. I went to free seminars. I done this and all that. It's just that people, once you make small money, like someone can take 1,000 or 5,000 and then take it to 7,000, but they won't withdraw that money and invest it in a coaching program or a course. But rather withdraw that money and go spend it in a club and stuff. And then next week you have to try again, and then now you're back at zero. You blew account, and now you're like, oh, you guys must teach us for free. 1, 2, 3, but you had the money. It's not you didn't have it. It's just that your priorities are not straight. You took that money and you invested it somewhere else. Tip: if you don't like some of the comments, blocking does the job. That is true, man. We don't look back, we just block, block, block. Because anyways, why would you come here and you know give us like a negative thing? How do you manage different trading accounts? Yeah, there's actually a platform, Trade Connect. Yeah, I have an account with them. You must check this out if you want to manage your account. Because I see one of my brothers like, how do you trade? There's a way to connect. Yeah, just check this thing out. So Traders Connect, I'm also in it on them. You have one account. Let's say, for instance, you connect your one master account, and then you link it with other accounts. Let's say this and this and that, and then I used this for prop firms because at some point I wanted to have like like 3 million in funding. So I basically just got one prop firm, bought the other, bought the other, bought the other, bought the other, and then I was trading. But it was a bit tricky because it means that if I blew one account, I blew 10 more. So that was a bit more tricky for me. So I had to now learn on how do I separate the connection. Maybe I have two master accounts and then I link it with different other things so that if one blows, because mind you, I do still experience losses. It's not like I'm the best in the world. I do experience losses. So I don't want when I'm losing, all my portfolio in total is losing. You understand? So you must check this out for you that wants to connect. Guys, I'm dropping free resources right here. Xness finished my money. I need a new broker. Just check out IQ Markets as well. It's a local broker. It's one of the brokers that we also use. IQ Markets right here. Here it is. I'll also make sure that I leave the link in the description just so you are able to register using our link. Hopefully, just so whenever you are also trading, it'll be able to. I'm getting a call this side here. So, but there's a local broker, IQ Markets. You can just check them out. You can register with them. You can just register, and then yeah, there's like micro account. They've got a micro account. They've got a standard account, and even withdrawals, like especially when it's local brokers like this, withdrawals like you can get it in like what 5 minutes. So yeah, that's dope. Would you recommend synthetic indices? I wouldn't really say so. I don't like things that are man-made. As long as it's man-made, I wouldn't really trade it because I feel like it can be manipulated and you can't really have a strategy to understand it. But maybe I'll try it one day. I passed phase two on funny bibs and then lost the account afterwards. Maybe I became too confident. I didn't even make a single draw. Yeah, that's true, man. Once you pass the prop firm, you get too confident and then you lose it before even making a withdrawal. That's how people experience and go through. But with me, I did experience a withdrawal. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My sessions always last longer than I anticipated. But yeah, with profits, guys, we need to be able to just focus on it being able to just go to full maximum profits. Like, because people don't withdraw. I've already withdrew from like what 4 profits in total. And I know it's hard. It's not easy, guys. As much as I'm profitable, as much as I say, oh, it's hard. It's not easy. So you just have to look at it different, guys. You just have to look different. So what's the name of the prof firm? What's the name of the prof? Oh, it's Funded Marketplace. Here it is. The South African prof firm. People are making noise here. It's Funded Marketplace. So we can easily just see. Okay, let me. So yes, you can see right here. It's a South African. You can trade with South African rands, whether you're on ZAR and you're trading with 100K. That's okay, man. How much is a 100K account? 870. Am I for real? It's 100K, 800 rands. What? Ah, guys, you guys have it easy now. Like the people are starting to trade now, you have it easy. Like it's even funny. I felt like it's a joke, like seeing that 800, because 800 I can trade 100K. I really find it hard to balance the school and trading. Any advice? Just do pre-market analysis in the morning, have some trade alerts. You saw what I done when I'm trading. I put trade alerts in the when price gets, it's gonna ding, and then you have to analyze first, have alerts, and then when you're at school, even when the alerts goes on, you know what's going on in the head, so you know what you're gonna have to do. You understand? So just do that. Hey, did you backtest your strategy like on I'm not sure, are you yeah, previous data, or you just backtested a few months? No, yeah, I backtested a year. I backtested a year in terms of under trades. There's even times where I went as deep as backtesting seasons, meaning that I backtested quarter one, I backtested quarter two, I backtested quarter three, backtested quarter four. So I see which quarters are working much more better for me. So I went more deeper with my backtesting. There was times where I didn't have money in my trading account, guys. You guys saw I was trading with $5, $10. So there were times where I didn't have money. So the best thing I could do was backtest, because I believed that one day, I don't know how, but one day I am gonna get a lot of money to be able to trade with. And I didn't want, when I have too much money to trade with, I'm now playing with too much money. You understand? Trading in the zone, yes. Simplicity is key. What you pay for attention. That almost flew in my head. That's true, man. If I'm gonna teach you something for free, you sit down with me for free, you won't value me as much, even though I tell you the same thing. But if you're gonna spend 10K to sit down with me, you're really gonna want the value of the 10K. So you're gonna listen attentively to everything that I'm doing. I just recently, like I did say, I spent 6,000 on my most recent mentorship program. I spent $6,000. I could have went to varsity, but I spent it on a mentorship program because I liked what the person was saying and all those things. But guess what? I made like what $20,000 in a single day from whatever that I learned from that, because of I was really taking it down. You understand? But that's just a story for another day. So I see, but yeah, let me just see. Some members want to chat privately. So I'm not sure if you can chat privately, but yeah, just check it out. How can I grow a small account? I have a video whereby it's showing how I grew a small account and I speak about it. Yes, that's true, man. Trump could be playing around with certain things, but we don't blame anyone. Mind you, guys, I want you to have everyone that's on this live session, I want you to have a mentality of not blaming people. It's not Trump's fault. It's not, it's just us. We have to be in the right position. You understand? Should I use a laptop or phone? Laptop is easy. Phone is it feels like I'm playing a game when I'm on a phone. Feels like I'm not doing a professional thing. Laptop is more easier. Can you please check GBP USD? Yes, let's check what's going on now. Yeah, it's still there. We are waiting for price to basically just come back down for an entry. Yeah, Euro USD now it's basically trying to break above, so we'll just see the retracement. So I think this is going to be ready by tomorrow. This one, yeah, also this one, yeah, but just let's see. Broke above here, can see this descending pattern didn't really respect it, so it broke above here. But what I'm more likely to see now is, I think that is one of the reasons, one of the people are saying Trump is messing up with the market, but it's not really that the fact that, like, this is going on this way. It's just price, it's just structure. Maybe it's just that price wants to go back somewhere here in order to activate some sellers. Let's just see US tech as well. So US tech, let me just remove this. US tech will also see how candlestick closes. Gold also, we're looking at price go a bit more up, but we wanted it to retest and come back a bit down before it goes up. Okay. This we have to start those physical classes even for 6 months. Maybe, man, maybe. But I've never done physical classes. I've never. I don't know why, man. I just don't know. But I've never done them and all those things. No, gold not yet ticked in because we wanted price to come. Yeah, this would have almost ticked us in, but I'm waiting for price to come here. Yeah, so I believe it will still come back down. So if you are maybe in and you're floating in small profits, you can be excited, but price can still retrace here, which you can be in a drawdown and then we can be in it. But I believe it will still just go a bit more down. If you were at rock bottom and you have a good strategy between funding your account with 1,000 and purchasing funding account with 1,000, which one would you prefer? I think I'll just rather go for maybe 50K. Fund, get 680, I don't know, or like the lowest, get this, and then with the change I'll deposit it into a broker. Ne? What balance do I need in order to start trading with IQ Markets? Got to keep saying not enough money on gold. Why does it do that? I'm not sure what balance do you have. I'm not sure. It depends also if you're on a standard account, micro account, what balance you have, what lot size are you trying to implement that with, what leverage did you even go in with. So the best thing is to open an account with a bigger leverage, like 1:2,000 or 1:500. 1:500 is the highest that we currently have. So, and then also just make sure that you are you'd be able to just basically go a bit more deeper with like your lot size. Don't use big lot sizes that won't be able to manage. I've been waiting for this. I'm a chaser. I love this, man. I love this. CPI tomorrow, can't wait. Again, guys, we are gonna be meeting up on CPI, so I'm gonna be doing this with you. We're not looking back. Next 100. Wow, would love, but I'm not on social media, so I don't know. We'll get into contact most definitely. Or I think this is one of the brothers that was mentioning. Have you ever used indicators before, man? I've done it all. I've used all in. There's times where my strategy was not working. I felt like indicators. In fact, I bought indicators. These indicators here. See here. I bought these things. These are not free. Like, look here. Invite only. I had to buy these indicators. So I have used indicators is where I'm going. but I don't like free things. Me, I prefer investing because I get the value for money. So, you know, how often do you stream? Currently streaming every single day in New York session. So make sure that you join us each and every single day. Profim challenge is the best option, but it requires you to be strict. Yes, that's true. It's the best option, but you have to be strict. That's just the one thing. And you can't blame the company when things don't go happen. Can you start with 100 to 1,000 or on the to test your skills along with the community on Telegram, etc.? Yes, I believe that you can start with that amount. You can start with it. It does happen. I'm not sure if you mean, I remember one of the guys was saying I should do a challenge like from a specific amount to going it all the way up. And I believe that that's something that we are going to be implementing. So now it's just getting a hang of it, understanding you guys, seeing who's here, seeing who's not here. And then I've noted down, in fact, I want to do a challenge with the prop firm. I'm with the actually they told me two things, so I'm confused. If I should do a prop firm and they say I should do like a $50 or something like that, $100. So I don't know which one I should start with first. So I'll just ask you guys in the Telegram. Make sure that you check the link in description, and then we choose on a poll. And then after we choose on a poll, from there we are going to be able to just spot let's say what I should do, like in terms of which is the best way. And then I am going to start a challenge, and then we're going to go up with it. Obviously, like let's say taking $100 to this, you can't say you are testing my skill because already I have the skill. It's just that it will just be a thing of me having to just whether it's proving myself or seeing that on which now I have to change different because I don't trade with $100. You understand? So it means that I have to trade differently, on which can be tricky because now I have to readjust, relearn, redo the certain things, and then try to grow a small account. But it's still it's what I used to do years ago, so it's easy. It's not hard. Like I can maybe take negatives here and there, but I know how to come back. I know how to lock in profits. I know how to go back and grow. I know how to grow a small account is where I'm going. It's just that maybe it can take a bit long, but I know how to grow a small account. Guys, I've been trading for 10 years and I'm becoming more profitable this year because I watch the videos that you make. Simplicity is key. I love this, man. And I was telling some people that you can be trading for long as you want. It's, guys, a time now. Just give me a quick minute. I actually have a time whereby we have to give it a prayer. So just give me a quick minute. I need to do something real quick. Oh, okay, guys. Time is no longer on our side. Time is no longer on our side. This session went a bit more longer than I thought. One thing that I want us to do is I have meetings. I need to go somewhere. I need to get into a hustling session and all these things. But just make sure that you're in our Telegram group, because once you are in our Telegram group, every setup, I'll keep on updating you. When it comes to gold, I'll update you when it's getting to N3. And also, because like I did say, I can't force the market to enter. And I can't just say, do this now, you understand? Because that'll just be fear of missing out. So we don't trade with the scarcity mindset. But as well, even this, I'll update because it's moving well. I'll update you, even this, I believe it's moving well. This is just the market, man. You have to be patient. So once you're in there, I'll be able to update you guys with what's coming and all these things. And please let us meet up again tomorrow, just so we are able to, do things much more bigger, much more better, and not even look back. So let's meet up tomorrow. Just make sure that you're in the Telegram group so that we are able to connect properly and we're able to just allow everything to show itself. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you guys think? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me just see, what do the members believe and think? Yo, today it was a lot of you guys. We had like how many? 500 at peak. I think it was like 500 of us. So it was too much. I believe that it was beneficial. Just say that it was beneficial for me. I'll be excited. That's cool. That's cool. Thanks. Okay, I love this. You guys did get some insights. You guys did get some knowledge. You guys did manage to see engulfing, I mean, hammer rejection. So now prices maybe gonna start going down. So also we can see a short-term sell coming back down here with it and going back up. But nice session. I'm glad, guys. I like this. I have to rush somewhere. It's actually 6 now. Oh, time is no longer on my side. And the guys that are asking for the Telegram, the link is gonna be in the description. But if not, here is the link. Just make sure that you do press this link. Because I see someone is asking. Then maybe tomorrow we can look at CPI together, hopefully. I just sent the link to the Telegram. Make sure that you are in it. Thank you for the session. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, man. I appreciate this. This is the best. Thank you for the session. This is the best. Thank you. Wow, I love this, man. Thank you for inspiring me into Forex trading. I'm on a journey of achieving financial freedom, taking care of my family and fund my true passion of my music. I love this. Is why I started trading, to be able to get this, to be able to see you guys say this, to see and witness such. I appreciate you for this, man. Let us do this bigger than ever. Guys, take care. Have a phenomenal day. Have a beautiful day. And let us meet in the Telegram group where we'll be able to just connect much more better. To all the chasers, do have a productive, successful, and a profitable day. And all the haters, I can't say anything to you because you're not here. We cut them off. But see you guys on the next session. Make sure you check out, there's a video that we're dropping later on today. Let's just do this more deeper, guys.